and I'm not in the best mood because I keep letting myself get spoiled. It is 100% my fault, but I'm still going to blame people who just post spoilers on social media, where I am completely capable of blocking or avoiding, but I don't do that because, yeah, I have no self-control. So, disclaimer, this is not a market substitute, you know the drill. Support official release. This is chapter 1106, titled On Your Side. So, I don't know too many spoilers, but I knew enough to not make me excited for this. But I'm still excited because, like, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe, like last week, for example, I thought I knew a spoiler, but in reality, it wasn't 100% what happened. So, technically, I was wrong. So, let's see if it can happen again. Okay, 1106. Is the approaching ship friend or foe? Yeah, I wonder. They're really going at it. It's just like the newspaper said. Wait, who said that? The visitors? Interesting. Whoa. What the? He already digested all that food? Oh, yeah. He used that life return thing that, I mean, it's not life return, but it kind of is, because just like how Lucci and Kumadori and technically Eustace Kid, yeah, it's just a technique that Luffy's done that resembles life return. So my headcanon is that it is life return or biofeedback. He can control his body at will. Being rubber helps, but Lucci and Kumadori weren't rubber. They were just using life return to control their body mass. He may gobble us up if we get any closer. Is he even human? Hey, look out. Not good. We're surrounded by flames. Okay, so the Buster Call is dropping. We can't stay on the island much longer. Pull it together. Don't worry about him being an emperor. Let's get him into sea stone cuffs on the count of 3. Too late. He's already transforming. Glad, but like I'm trying to forget the spoilers. But I know for a fact that there's stuff I don't know. Like, there has to be. 3, 2, oh! Get on the ships. Egghead is done for. Are those? Like, am I reading this right? Like, Bit late, boys. Bit late is what I'm reading. Like last second, it looks like he sent them flying. Egghead is done for. Keep blasting into the inferno. Don't stop. Kuma, Bonnie, Atlas, come in. Shoot down this pathetic family. Oh yeah. The PXs. Atlas, let Bonnie know. Bonnie-chan, understood, Stella. Let Bonnie know. That's Sanji. Frankie. Kuma. Let her know what? I mean, I already have a feeling. I already have a very strong feeling what Atlas is telling her midair. Daddy, please don't shoot. Help us escape alive instead. Well, they have super hearing, so they would be able to hear her. I did not see that coming. That is the opposite of what I was expecting. I thought they were going to tell her something else, which I'll say for later. Did you hear her shout just now? I can't hear a thing over these explosions. What? Why are they aiming at us? Okay, so all the pacifistas obey Bonnie. That is interesting. I did not see that coming at all. Which, yeah, good thing. But okay, so that doesn't surprise me too much. Because even though I didn't see it coming, you think about it. Just think about it. They are somehow still Kuma's clones. So technically, they still have instinct. I never once thought about pacifistas having instinct. Seraphim are a different species of pacifista, in my opinion. Like, they have a lot of free will compared to a regular pacifista. So even if these are Mark IIIs, like, they're still Kuma clones, and the fact that they have instinct is a very, very good development. And now, yep, the ships are being destroyed. The pacifists have gone rogue. Bonnie, there's one thing that keeps me up at night. The image of you being killed by your dear father. And Kuma, the idea of your precious daughter dying by your hands. I couldn't stomach such a tragedy. That is the reason I made sure that each and every clone sharing your appearance would be programmed to obey her. So that's why she never ran into a pacifist at Sabaody. Because Oda... Well, okay. I'm not saying Oda planned this at Sabaody. But I know for a fact that he had some inkling by the time Marineford came around. Because there's evidence that... Yeah, there's evidence at Marineford based on her reaction to seeing pacifistas. Marineford is only a few arcs after Sabaody. So somewhere in that short window, he put this together. Because... Yeah. I'm still saying it's lucky for the point of writing that, no plot holes. The main reason that is the reason I made sure that each and every clone sharing your appearance would be programmed to obey her. I like that. And it's kind of sweet. Bonnie, they will prioritize your orders above all else, even commands from the world's overseers. She's at the top of the hierarchy. That is funny. That is funny, and it's just so ironic, poetic justice. Wow. I did not know that. That is something I was not spoiled on. It doesn't matter if the entire planet is against you. Kuma will always be on your side. Title of the chapter. Okay, I had no idea why the title of the chapter was on your side. Now I know. That is so reminiscent of Dressrosa, because I was thinking of Rebecca and Kiros, because he's always by your side. This is on your side. So it was too similar for me to not notice. That was the one selfish liberty I took, and I knew this secret would have consequences. He figured it out. Okay, this is one of the spoilers. Yep. I hope he survives this. Just right through the chest. Oh, man. I hate spiders. I don't know why I never said that before. This has been going on for a while. I just don't like spiders at all. I am very arachnophobic. I mean, I can handle a small spider if it lands in front of me, and they tend to land in front of me. Maybe something about this room needs cleaning. If it's small enough, I can handle it. It's just that I don't like them any bigger than that. A betrayal of this magnitude, Vegapunk, would be met with no mercy. Damn it, Vegapunk! Kizaru, eliminate them, and be quick about it. He is the light man. I do not have a good feeling about this. Ooh. Oh, I think he hit all of them. I think he went through all of them. Yep, that's... Okay, I can't tell who that one is. I recognize Kuma and Atlas, and I see Frankie in the first panel, and Sanji in the first panel, and Bonnie in the first panel, but the second panel is... Is that Sanji? Is that meant to be Sanji? Okay, yeah, so that's Sanji, Kuma, Atlas. He pulls up. I'll make sure to get you both in one slash so you can be together. It won't hurt a bit, Bonnie. Kizaru. He's back! I just needed to see and hear that laugh again. Oh, I can't believe Kizaru was actually going to do it. I was hoping for him to turn before this chapter came out. I was really hoping for him to turn. This is disappointing. I am very disappointed. But if Kizaru was the one to kill Vegapunk, I maybe would have cried, based on my expectations. But the fact that he got done in through the chest by Saturn and not not Kizaru. Yeah, since Saturn's the one who did it, I feel a little different. And Luffy's back. What the? Was that Straw Hat? Nya ha ha ha. After that snack, I'm at full power. Let's have some fun. And the drums are playing. I really want to hear those drums in Egghead. Like, I cannot wait until the anime gets to that point because, you know, hearing it a second time will actually do wonders. The first time was special, but, like, I want more people to hear the drums and see how the anime adapts that. I want to see how they handle that sort of a soundtrack because it is technically not just a soundtrack. It is I forgot the term, like there's a term for sounds and music that are in the story itself, heard by the characters, and not just playing in the background for the audience. Yeah, like I'm sure you could tell me if you remember. I'm not gonna look it up now. Like there's a term for that, and yeah, it's part of the lore. It's very important. The drums of liberation, and I'm really interested to see Bonnie's reaction because that's one of the spoilers. That something has to do with her seeing Nika or Joy Boy or whatever. Everyone okay? Is it me or is the island shaking? Who cares about that now? Somebody stop the pacifista. Dun-ta-ta-to. Dun-ta-ta-to. Vegapunk, we've got to go. We'll die if we stay here. Dun-ta-ta-to. Dun-ta-ta-to. Vroom. Beep. Creak. Yep, the Iron Giant's moving again. But just barely. Dun-ta-ta-to. Dun-ta-ta-to. That rhythm. Nika? That's right, I've always looked up to him. They say Nika would come along laughing to this rhythm. Dun-ta-ta-to. 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 I knew it. You haven't connected the dots yet, have you, Bonnie? It was like that with me, too. I had to see it with my own eyes. Straw Hat Luffy, the young boy who caught Kuma's eye, is Sun God Nika. Okay, I knew I would cry. I knew I would cry. I knew it. Huh? Kuma was right. A Buster Call is a tame problem for him. People all over the world have been awaiting his arrival for hundreds of years. Yep, here's the next spoiler. Northeast coast of Egghead. This is the Northeastern unit. Come in. We've made contact with an insanely big ship. I thought they died 100 years ago, but there's no doubt it's them. Why aren't they stopping? We're gonna crash. What the heck are they even doing here? They're coming right for us. Fire. Damn it. Why are the giants here? Why? They're actually asking why, Dory. Don't they know some things in this world can't be stopped? Gah, ba 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 ba. We've come to pick up Straw Hat. It's an emergency. The giant pirates are here. Gag, 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 gag. Or should we call him the Sun God? They already know. I was curious about that. I was curious if they would already know. Probably from his bounty poster. Most likely from Shanks. I wonder why Shanks didn't come. And yes, I am disappointed that it's not the Grand Fleet. Everyone was divided about who it would be. Most people thought it was the Revolutionary Army or the Grand Fleet. I was almost willing to bet. I was 90%, 95% sure it was the Grand Fleet. But, okay, maybe 80%. Like, I really wanted to be biased about it. Like, I admit. So that, I guess I had this coming. Oh well. A giant glimpse of hope finally arrives. Chapter 1106 end. Break next week. I already knew about the break. So yeah, last chapter was a transition chapter. This chapter is a big one. Everything is coming along nicely. Luffy transforming back is making the ground shake. Although, yeah, pretty sure the ground is shaking because of Luffy. Bonnie has made two realizations. She can control pacifistas above even the hierarchy of the 5 Elder Stars / planets. And the second realization is that Luffy is Nika. And I am thrilled because, yeah, anytime the drums play, even on black and white, yeah, I'm a sucker for that kind of emotion. I guess I feel better after delaying this chapter because, yeah, like I knew about the giants coming. Stupid spoilers. I'm going to avoid spoilers much better from now on. Don't take my word on it. Just like we'll see what happens. Like I'm just going to try harder. But yeah, so Dory and Broggy are here. I don't think anyone else is. I think we would know if Shanks was with them. Why are they here without Shanks? I'm confused. Like, okay, I'm going to assume Shanks is going after Blackbeard, and he sent Dorian Broggy to pick up Straw Hat, is what the chapter says. Transitioning to Elbaf was always the plan, ever since it was announced chapters ago. This arc did say that. Vegapunk did say that the next island is Elbaf. So I guess we're going to Elbaf arc in a few chapters. I was actually not expecting it to happen this soon. I'm also very upset that the Grand Fleet is not here to assist fighting the Buster Call. I guess they're being saved for another major incident, like was, said in what was it, chapter 800? Yeah, I think it was the chapter 800 where the narrator said that the Grand Fleet is going to be part of a major incident, and I guess that's not the Egghead incident, but there's still going to be a major consequence that the aftermath will shake the world, which is what was said about the Egghead incident. So I guess Saturn's going to have to die for that to happen. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what the main fandom's theory is, that Luffy or someone kills Saturn. And I would like to see that. I really would. But now that the Giants are here, I'm also satisfied with that. Like, it's still what people have been waiting for so long. And to think that it is not what people theorize. Like, some people were like, it's going to be something no one's expecting. And I'm like, okay. It was not Dragon, and it was not Shanks, and it was not Bartolomeo. It was Dory and Broggy. So, yep. I hand it to you. You got me there. I lost that bet. Not a literal bet, but I was wrong. So, yeah. I'm sure someone predicted this, but it was not one of the top things people talked about. Like, it was always Dragon, Shanks, Grand Fleet, and I wanted Grand Fleet. So, I am pleasantly surprised. As I said I would be. If it's something completely different, I said I will be surprised. Look, I am. Except for the fact that I was spoiled. Ignore that. Okay, so, yeah, chapters are looking kind of 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 11 pages. Maybe let's say 12 if I miscounted by my mistake. Yeah, people have been correct in noticing that chapters are shorter. I feel for Oda. I sympathize with him because not only is the live action in existence now, meaning we're not just done with season 1, we gotta make season 2. He has to be involved a bit with that. We can't avoid it. I would not want to watch a live action without Oda's involvement. Not only is he post-surgery, meaning the artwork is much better than pre-surgery. I have no problem with the artwork. But, so that's not an issue. But he just must be really, really busy and short on time, I guess. Like, I forgot what the other thing was. Like, the surgery is no longer an issue. The artwork looks fine. But the fact that, I guess not just the live action, but I think they're also, I just forgot. I remember now. The remake, the One Piece Netflix remake with, what was it, Wit Studio? I think it was a Wit Studio. I'm not gonna look it up. So, assuming Oda's gonna be involved with the remake a little bit, because, like, he has to have some influence on it, just like with the anime. Like, he doesn't make the anime. I know that. He said that clearly. I know how that works. But he still has to, like, give them some, I want to say authority, what's okay, what's blacklisted from them doing, and what's advice, stuff like that. I don't know. I really, really want to see the next season of live action, but I do not know how that's going, because, I have no idea how long that's going to take. I'm mostly worried about them continuing past that with the actors aging. Other than that, I am completely confident in their ability in making the rest of the live action. But yeah, we're getting off topic. This was a great chapter. If I was anyone else, it would have been an even better chapter. It's my fault for being spoiled. I'm not gonna dwell on it. It was a happy chapter in the end. Oh, except for Vegapunk. Yeah. That was a bad thing. That was unfortunate. I am not sure if he's gonna survive. I kind of expected this to happen. Like, I wasn't completely surprised even without the spoiler. Like, everyone was saying, hey, Kizer might die. Kuma very likely will die. Vegapunk might also die. They were always on the list. No surprises. If all three survive, that might be also, from a writing standpoint, unfortunate. But if all three die, this is gonna be up there among the best arcs. You know, obviously. Can Vegapunk survive this? I don't know. Maybe he can. Maybe he can't. Who knows? Like, it's possible. Do I want him to die? Yes and no. You know how it goes. Emotions. I don't mind if he survives. I might appreciate it if he survives. I might appreciate it if he dies. I'm a go with the flow kind of guy. You know? The Iron Giant is still a factor. That's the last thing I'm gonna say before we end this discussion. Like, really, it's so slow. Oda's being really slow about teasing this, because there's no difference between the first time he used the Germs of Liberation and now. It's still in the same spot, barely moving. Must be rusted as heck. Okay, that's enough for today. It was a good chapter. Break next week, though. That's a shame. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, sharing with a friend, and I'll see you next time.